Okay, stream. 3 days until the election of a lifetime. George Washmice might actually rise from the grave just to vote for Trumpy Baba for a better life. The founders of this institution shall band together once more. So anyway, this is about how Trump supporters should feel before the election. The maestro, of course, voted yesterday like a true hero would. The maestro walked in like a smooth, suave, silky, badass hero. So silky, so smooth, so suave, so delectable. Voted for the Trumpy Baba like a true hero. And the Trumpy Baba is farming right now. So let's see what she thinks. Her voice is annoying and she doesn't even give me an erection anymore, but it's whatever. We'll watch the video.
Yeah, they're not, they're not like a Trafalgar where they're trying to like bend over backwards to find it. And I like Trafalgar, and don't get me wrong, I'm not disparaging him, but he seems pretty bullish on Trump's chances in really 7 out of the 7. Michigan being the one that he says might be most likely to go blue, but not to count Michigan out either. I mean, Stu, I know you take a close look at this stuff for the Blaze. What do you think?
We need Trump.
I think he's right on the money. You're right. Emerson is one of the best at this. And I think, you're at a situation where
this guy looks like a soybean.
It's a really close race. Everybody knows that. I think the momentum is towards
I will never buy Sirius XM. These people send me letters every single day. It's annoying.
Trump, and I think
garbage.
If I were
I would rather listen to
one of the candidates, I'd rather be Donald Trump in this race.
Cat
that being said,
clawing,
really, really close. And
a granny.
I think Nate Silver's model, to give an example, has it at something like 39% chance that either one of the candidates wins all 7 of these swing states. I think it's 24% chance for Donald Trump to win all 7 and a 15% chance for Kamala Harris to win all 7. And if that happens, it's going to feel to all of us like it's a blowout.
We need Trumpy Baba to win.
Electoral votes. Everyone's going to be saying how this.
The only thing that's really bad is the census. When they did the census, they gave Democrat states more votes, which is really bad, or more electoral college votes. They gave New York 1 extra. They underpolled the Republican states. They underdid Texas, the population, by 5%. They underdid like Arkansas by 5%. They underdid like 4 different Republican states. So 4 different Republican states have 1 less vote, and 4 different Democrat states have 1 more vote, which is so disgusting. They just cheat in every way they can.
This is a mandate. At the end of the day, though, it's a really close election. It really could go either way.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's Halloween, and I'm scared.
Stop being a fearful little piglet.
I mean, what I was saying to Spencer was just looking at the map right now.
He needs to win.
It looks like Arizona, Georgia, and Arizona, Georgia, and North Carolina are I don't want to say Trumps, but are definitely leaning Trump. Those are 3 states in which I think he has a very solid chance of winning. And then I think Nevada so far looks amazing. Spencer said he thinks Nevada could still go blue. It has a history of going blue. It's not like a red state. It's just that the early voting data seems better than expected for Republicans.
Yeah.
But what do you think of that?
Early voting has been big damn this year for Republicans.
Red Stees, because I think Trump could do this with just the Sun Belt, just those Sun Belt states, and wouldn't even need to touch any of the Rust Belt, which I think he probably will anyway.
Yeah, I'm not a huge polling or election prognosticator. There's one detail I think people are really overlooking, and this isn't a conspiracy. This isn't mass.
What does his wife decorate his room? Oh my God, there's no way he has a wife. He probably has his. Who would this guy have in his life? He has nothing in his life. He just randomly bought this from a boutique shop and put it in his own room.
Stop the steal or anything. But in 6 of the states that Trump needs to win, in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada, North Carolina,
his
all
pet
have
gerbil.
Democrat governors.
Got him some flowers.
Democrat-appointed Secretary of States. Michigan's already said, we're not going to have our results for 2 weeks.
Oh
Pennsylvania doesn't even start counting mail-in ballots until Election Day. And so
you shouldn't be able to do that. We should be able to have all our things counted the same day. It's so dumb. If they're not counted that day, they shouldn't count at all.
That Donald Trump is a fascist and he's the next Hitler. Are you guys really going to obey every election law and certify Hitler? You saw Mark Elias, who is a Democrat powerhouse lawyer. He's also part of Kamala Harris's election election team. He's the guy that led the charge to get Trump thrown off the ballot in places like Michigan and Colorado, where it almost succeeded. And you just saw how in one of these states they basically said they're going to be allowed to count ballots even
His internet is so bad.
after the deadline, the legal deadline.
That's disgusting.
And I think that this is something that is laying a blueprint where even if ballots come in postmarked that shouldn't be counted, we just saw what happened in Michigan with a Chinese national who cast a vote, and he's being charged with a crime, but Michigan's sitting here going, his ballot's already been counted, nothing we can do.
Oh my God, that's so disgusting. They're literally blatantly cheating. They're trying to count ballots after when they can be counted, and then literally counting fucking Chinese communist ballots. Holy it's so disgusting. It's actually unreal. There needs to be severe consequences, insane consequences levied against these scum.
I think people are preparing themselves for the amount of shenanigans that are going to happen, and this is not a conspiracy. This is not Donald Trump screaming about voter fraud, and it's not. This is about, again, the rhetoric matching the actions. And if Donald Trump is Hitler, and if he's a fascist, do you really think that Whitmer, Shapiro, Evers in Wisconsin, Hobbs in Arizona are just going to go ahead and go,
this is not good.
I guess we have to certify the election for Hitler? So I didn't mean to kind of throw you a curveball here, but all this talk about I know, I'm not sitting here saying, like, all this talk about polling and stuff like it, Trump's close and he may eke out Michigan. I'm sitting here going, this is why local elections are so important. This is why losing Arizona with Kerry Lake as the governorship in 2020 was so important, because 5 or 6 of these swing states all have Democrat governors with Democrat-appointed Secretary of States. So if you guys think that this is all just going to be neat and tidy and, election night, there went Pennsylvania, nope, there went Michigan for Trump, I think you guys need to buckle up, because we're about still 3 months
Stop
out
doing your eyebrows, peasant.
Going to win this election. This
is horrible. Oh my God, these people. Yeah, and in Kentucky, voting machine was voting for Kamimawa when he was pressing Trump, and then more 2,600 ballots were found fraudulently in Pennsylvania, and then another one was on my Twitter. I put it. There was another thing that was. What happened? Let me see. I hate technology. Oh, they spelled Trumpy Baba's name wrong too. As Triump. Even the Democrats who have one brain cell know how to spell Trump. Well, barely. But they purposely did that so they wouldn't register the votes. It's so disgusting how much cheating they do.
It most likely will get kicked up to the it most likely will get kicked up to the Supreme Court. And now you understand why all of these stories about Alito and Thomas are coming out. And now we have another one from Jane Mayer, who's out here. Alito belongs to some Catholic men's group, and they're trying to make it sound like it's Opus Dei. And so they're laying the ground.
Good. Because you can't get rid of the Supreme Court. I hope it does wind up in the Supreme Court, because
they can ignore
for the first time in forever, we finally controlled that 6-3, and they can cry liberal tears when it goes up there, because those justices will do it right there.
Tears.
They're not going to want it to land in the Supreme Court.
I just want, all I want is Trumpy Baba to win and the liberals to have their brains fucking just turn to mush and fucking cry and whine and screech and like banshees on the side of the road, and we'll all be so happy popping off Maestro fireworks, having a fiesta of never seen by the proportions of mankind. It's gonna be so legendary. Trumpy Baba needs to win. Like, the next 4 years, like, think about it. My life has been so bad, we can't even survive under cunt Mala hair ass. We need the Trumpy Baba for the next years of our life, our youth, to be good. So go vote for the Trumpy Baba and sub to the Maestro for a better life. And the Maestro never gives up.